Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. We have a ton of September spoilers for BoxyCharm, whether it's the premium, the base, or the luxe box. So many products to go through and I want to break down each and every spoiler with you, what my thoughts are, which products I want, what choice items am I interested in, and everything about each product spoiled. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day. That'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into all of the currently known September spoilers for all three tiers for the September 2021 boxes, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start by jumping into the BoxyLuxe spoilers. Since Luxe only comes every 3 months, it tends to be the most exciting of the boxes, and we already got news that Rare Beauty is coming to BoxyLuxe. Now, unfortunately, there are 5 different products that you can get, but it does seem to be a choice item, and you would only get one of the 5. So I'm going to go through each and every one of them individually, but I did put a picture up on the screen of all 5 of them together. The first item is the Magnetic Spirit Eyeshadow Palette. Now these are all metallics, and they are a beautiful formula. I have swatched them in Sephora, but I unfortunately do not own any of these palettes. So this is a beautiful palette. You can already see these beautiful purple cool tones. You know I love me my cool tones, and I love some purple eyeshadow. So that is like a pretty tough one to beat. Right after that, it is the Confident Energy Eyeshadow Palette, which is a little more of your jewel tones, those greens and blues along with some gold. Honestly, looking at the two side by side, I'm obviously more interested in the purple palette. However, if I were to end up getting the other one, I wouldn't be upset about it. It's just not my top pick. Now, the next item going around counterclockwise to the left is the Brow Harmony Pencil and Gel. Now this is a double-sided brow product and it does come in 8 shades. According to that initial image, all 8 shades seem to be potential variations. And you can go on their website to see which color you think would be best for you. I am not familiar with this product, and it's the first one here that I really would need to go out of my way to play with because I am not familiar with it at all. However, of the choice items, I can go without a doubt and say this is my least exciting. I do love a brow gel. I'm not really a huge fan of brow pencils, but the fact that it's a 2-in-1 definitely makes me more excited. I love multitasking products where you can use one thing to do multiple things, whether it is a brow that is also setting your gel. A brow pencil that is also a setting brow gel is much better than an individual pencil with an individual gel. Next, it is the With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm. There are 3 colors pictured. Now, I love a good tinted balm. The 2 that I currently gravitate the most towards are the Lip Enhancer Essential Shine Balm. This one I have is in the color Rose. That's from Jouer Cosmetics. And then Hannah and Laura from the Beauty For Real Lip Revival. These are also tinted lip balms. Now, I love a lip balm because you can really get some nice color. They're usually a kiss of color. It's not like a super high pigment product, but it just gives you this nice glowy lip that doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it can be pretty comfortable. Today I have a lipstick with gloss on, and when I do just the balm, I tend to have a little bit more of a lightweight lip, so I would be really happy with that product also. And the final Rare Beauty item pictured is the Blot and Glow Touch-Up Kit. It is an on-the-go touch-up, and I'm not interested in it, but it's definitely towards the bottom of the priority list. More than the brow, but definitely not interested in it as much as I am either of the 2 palettes. Now, like I said, those do appear to be choice items, so which one is up to you? I'm personally more excited about the palettes, but you know I love me a good eyeshadow palette. Moving on to Base Box. Base only has 1 variation choice that was listed, and it is a palette versus a mud mask. The Blink Cosmetics Glow Getter Face Palette seems to be like highlight and cheek. You know, there's a bronzer, 3 blushes, and some highlighter shades. I originally saw this and thought, wow, this looks like a really pretty eyeshadow palette, but the fact that it's blushes and cheek actually makes me like it more. If it was an eyeshadow palette, in this instance, I would be more interested in the second product, which is the Glam Glow Youth Mud, which is a mud that I have used in the past. I'm a big fan of the Glam Glow masks. However, because it's a cheek palette, I think the Blink is going to take it. I think all 4 highlighting shades on the bottom look really beautiful. I think the bronzer looks fairly universal. I have the picture of it on the side, which is why I keep looking over here. And all 3 blushes look nice. I think the top left one could be a little fair on medium to deeper skin tones, and the top right could be a little dark for lighter skin tones. but this is one of the first palettes I've seen where I think there's a little bit for everyone. I don't think that every single person could use every single shade in this palette. However, I definitely do think, just out of a quick glance, that at least everybody can use a little bit of the palette. And now moving into the premium spoilers, we do have 2 different premium lines, so I'm going to go through them step by step. I'm going to start with the Laura Mercier products, because there are 3 Laura Mercier and 1 Tarte product going against each other. This seems to be the skincare variation, and I am really happy that BoxyCharm is hearing us. A lot of boxes lately have been either very makeup heavy or very skincare heavy, and by putting all of the skincare in one variation and the makeup in the other, it definitely guarantees that you're going to get a little bit of both. Now, the C Glotion Skin Perfector from Tarte, not something I'm super excited about. I don't love their Rainforest of the Sea collection. I do really enjoy. They have the Knockout, which is a toner. Tarte makes some great skincare, but I don't love their Rainforest of the Sea collection. However, between the Laura Mercier Soothing Eye Makeup Remover, the Balancing Foaming Cleanser, and the Mattifying Oil-Free Moisturizer, there's really no losing here. I love a biphase makeup remover, so I would be happy with the eye makeup remover. I love a foaming cleanser, so that could be something I'd be excited about. And the mattifying oil-free moisturizer, you know I tend to lean on the oily side, so that is something I would also get some great use out of. The only one in there I do not want is the Tarte, which, knowing my luck, is the one I'm going to get, but I'd be happy with any of the others. My number 1 choice would probably be the eye makeup remover, followed very closely by the cleanser. Makeup removers and cleansers tend to be the type of products I go through the most frequently. I don't finish moisturizers too often, and I seem to get a lot of those between BoxyCharm and PR, so those are the products I don't typically find I need a lot of. So that's why I would pass on the moisturizer, even though this one is one I would be very happy to try. And for the makeup variation, there are 5 items, and 4 of them come in a variety of shades. So I'm going to go one by one with these. First is the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow Mix and Match Eyeshadow Palettes. There are 4 colors pictured. I know that there are 8 of these palettes, but there are only 4 that are listed. And of the color stories, you have your warm, your neutral, your pink, and your purple. Honestly, I kind of like the neutral one. It's very black, brown, and taupe, so I feel like it could be a beautiful smoky eye paired with a lot of other items, but there's not a single palette there that I would not be happy to get, because even the warm one, which you know I don't love super warm toned eyeshadows, does have some base staple colors in there that if you ignore that mustardy brown, it could still be a great palette. Seraphine Botanicals has a creamy lip and cheek palette, which are 5 different shades of lip and cheek options. This is probably my least favorite item of the assortments because I don't love dual multitask lip and cheek products, and there are a few I have that I have come to like. I like the ones from Jouer, I like Beauty for Real, and I like Rare Beauty. And all of those products tend to work for me, but most of the time, those are the exceptions, not the rule. I don't tend to love lip and cheek, especially in those palette forms. I have received Seraphine Botanical products in my Ipsies in the past. I was very happy with any products I have received from them, but of the items here, it's not one I would go for. Next up from Lorac is the Pro Loose Setting Powder. There are 4 shades pictured, a translucent as well as a banana, a lavendery peachy pink, and a deeper complexion. I think Lorac makes some great products, especially in their Pro line, but they are such an underappreciated brand. So I would be really interested in trying this because I have not used their setting powders in the past. Next up, Bare Minerals has the Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipstick in 3 different colors available. All of those colors are very fall, so I'm very happy that we're getting out of these pinky brown lips because I've gotten a lot of brown lips over the summer. So I'm really excited to be getting into these berries and cranberries. Any of those colors will work for me. Not my top pick, but definitely not the bottom. And the last item in this is the Luxe Diamond Eye Gloss Trio from Lorac. There are 2 different trios of eye glosses. One, which is a little more bold, there's a purple, a pink, and a blue, and one that's a little more neutral with your bronze, your champagne, and your rose gold. Now, I have been a really big fan of these liquid shadows, pressed glitters. I recently reviewed and played with the Medalist liquid toppers from, these are Touch and Soul. Very cute, I love the concept, so I don't really think I need more liquid toppers. I'm actually wearing one from last month's premium box. This is Aphrodite from House Labs. It's the pink on my eyes today. Very happy with how those work out, but I don't think I need more of them. Again, I'd be happier with that versus the Seraphine Botanicals palette, but I wouldn't put it as high up as, say, the Fenty palette or the Lorac setting powder. And I know that was a lot, but I would love to hear all of your thoughts. What products are you the most excited to get? What is interesting you, and what is interesting you? What is interesting to you, or what are you interested in? I'm sorry I can't speak today. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!